So, endothelial injury exposes the underlying highly thrombogenic subendothelial extracellular matrix. Remember what I said earlier? Subendothelium promotes the thrombosis, but endothelium acts as a partition between the platelets and subendothelium. That's what makes the endothelium thromboresistant. This subendothelial extracellular matrix is mostly made up of collagen and other glycoproteins. Now, due to the loss of endothelial cells, platelets can come into the contact with the collagen of this subendothelial matrix and undergo 3 steps, named as: first is a platelet adhesion and shape change. Second is a platelet release reaction or secretion. Third is a platelet aggregation. All these 3 processes or steps are collectively known as platelet activation. First one is a platelet adhesion. Now you will wonder, how do platelets adhere to the exposed collagen of a subendothelium? So, endothelial injury allows the platelet to stick or adhere to this exposed collagen and make this happen via molecule or protein called 1 Willebrand Factor. As you can see in the picture, 1 Willebrand Factor acts as a bridge between the platelets and the exposed collagen. I have drawn 1 Willebrand Factor as a VW in this picture, so it's easy and interesting to understand. 1 Willebrand Factor has a hook-like structure, so it binds with the platelet surface receptor and allows the platelet adhesion. This platelet surface receptor that bind with the 1 Willebrand Factor are called glycoprotein 1b receptors. So here a 1 Willebrand Factor glycoprotein 1b association is formed. Once platelets adhere to the subendothelial surface through a 1 Willebrand Factor, they undergo a dramatic shape change. Normally, inactive platelets are smooth and round in shape, but upon activation, they transform into the irregular spiky form, meaning activated platelets contain spike. This shape change increase their surface area and help them to stick more effectively, both to the injured site and to the platelets. Platelet adhesion is defined as the process in which platelets stick to a non-platelet surface, and here the non-platelet surface is the subendothelial exposed collagen. Deficiency of a 1 Willebrand Factor leads to a 1 Willebrand disease. Type 1 1 Willebrand disease occurs in the Doberman pinschers, and type 2 1 Willebrand disease occurs in the German shepherds. Absence of a glycoprotein 1b receptors leads to the Bernard-Soulier disease, which leads to the defective platelet adhesion and abnormal bleeding.